Hey, Murph here, back at it. We're here in Satisfactory. Oh, what is this?
Welcome to Fixmas, an official Fix-It seasonal event, brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Fixmas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Fixmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Fixmas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the Fixmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Fixmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fixit, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud.
Oh! Okay.
This data cartridge contains the Fixmas MAM tree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first two branches. If this seems convoluted and/or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand.
So that's an interesting one. That's new to me for sure. So who knows? Maybe we'll kind of work on it in the background, I guess. I don't know. But as of right now, we have to get our production lines up and running because we are still running off of just these little portable miners, and that's just not going to be enough. So as you can see over here, I've already got our copper line kind of up and running. Changes will come in the future, that much is certain, but we got our miner Mark 1 going into the smelter, going into the constructor. The constructor is making us copper wires, and then the copper wires are being fed into the storage container where they will collect for all of eternity. I think this is one of the Fixmas things. Hold on. Need that thing. I will get that thing eventually. So we're going to do that over here with the limestone. We've already got the miner up, and then we are going to do it 3 more times on this iron, and that iron there. And what that's going to allow us to do is make rods, plates, and screws automatically. I just noticed this, and you gotta pick that up, of course.
Congratulations! You have found your first Fixmas gift package, which is, naturally, full of gifts, the basic part necessary for most Fixmas seasonal event activities. Don't forget to check the calendar or the MAM to see what you can do with these gifts. Or do forget, I don't care.
Okay. But as we're doing that, we're probably going to end up running out of power along the way. So we might end up having to set up some biomass burners and other fun things. But our main goals for today is to definitely finish Tier 1 and potentially do part assembly on Tier 2. We'll see about that though. So to start off the video, I guess we're gonna jump ourselves into a little montage here and get some production lines up and running. Ready? Go. Okay. So, then, we are now making, we now have automated copper wires, concrete, iron plates, iron rods, and screws. This is huge, because now, instead of having to sit at the crafting bench for what's going to end up feeling like hours, now we can just choose what we want to unlock first and start it. And I am going to start with logistics, which we already have the copper for. While we're waiting on production, I'm going to go on a little teeny tiny adventure. As you can see here, there's a cave. We're going to go into the cave, and hopefully there won't be spiders. Now I already hear people freaking out. Yes, there's spiders in the game, but I put arachnophobia mode on.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Store this potential resource for later use.
So, if there are spiders in this cave, thanks to arachnophobia mode, they're going to appear to be cats. Which some would argue is creepier. But, as long as it ain't a spider. We're going to collect a bunch of those. Got a lot of mycelia. Took all the mycelia from the cave. And there's a Mercer sphere here.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application. Store it for later use.
And that is our first cave done. Gonna store those away.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
This is arguably not calming, but whatever. We're going to work on base building next. But while we're waiting on the pod to return, we're going to do some fun things. So we're going to put down a splitter. Hopefully this is enough. Now, I hear you saying there, well, what's the plan with the splitter? Because you have it, but you don't have it splitting anywhere. We will. You just gotta give me some more time. Because setting all of this up is actually kind of expensive. But once we do, it will be great. Because we will be making about 3 times as many everything as we were before. This is probably the moment where we actually need to invest in a solid power setup, actually, because we were barely scraping by. So we're gonna collect all of our rods, all of our plates, and a lot more wire. So the way we're going to start this is with 2 storage containers. And again, you'll see why soon. Going to throw the leaves in here, throw the wood in here. Then we actually need 2 constructors. Got our constructors here. Then this, right? Yeah, we need a merger here. These just like this off of here. Now, I don't know if you see the vision yet, but put leaves in that one, put wood in that one. They get made into biomass, and the constructors merge here, they go out this way. Then we have splitters along the path, split off into a bunch of different biomass burners. Which will net us huge amounts of energy, while being clean and, well, not clean because I am currently deforesting, but it will look clean, it'll look good, and it will be easy to clean up later. So yeah, that's why we're doing it like this. We're just going to do a few for now. So, start these. We're going to jump start the system. Connect these up, have them making, this is the leaf side, this is the wood side. And so now, as you can see, the biomass is coming out. The biomass will come up to here. It will go into the 2 biomass burners. And it's modular, so now all I gotta do is take 2 more. Right here. Right here. Go Boom. Boom. And boom. 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 So now, all of these will be getting fed. And then finally we'll connect up this one. Amount of cables. So now we have 6 extra biomass burners along with our original 3 going. When we check our capacity, we're at 250 megawatts, which early game is huge. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. Actually, I'm not. I actually want to hit base building first because the way I'm going to end up doing this, so this is going to come straight, and that's just awkward right there. Unless I do it, I don't know. I think there's a way I can make it better. But I definitely need to extend that out. Yeah, that's not gonna roll. Let's see if that works. Alright, that actually worked, surprisingly. This can go here, and this can go there. Now just to connect it up to power, which, easier said than done, thanks to my wonderful wiring so far. This making iron ingots, this making iron rods. So now, just from that, we are making twice as many iron rods as we were before. We're going to try and do it one more time. Don't know if it's going to happen though. There's a lot right here. I mean, I can deal with cooking if it means more efficiency. Alright. this to make iron rods. This to make iron ingots. And then this over here. That. And amount of cables. So yeah, this is, it's not going to be this messy, hopefully. This is going to be our general formula. You take one miner, split it into 3, have them each make the same thing. At the end of the line, bring them back together, put it into storage. That should do fairly well. Just real quick, we're gonna unlock base building, and then I am going to spend some time off camera doing the same thing here to the plates, to the screws, and we're going to do something similar to the wires. And I say similar because wires make enough of themselves where I don't need to really worry about that. Instead, we're going to split off from the ingots. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to split off from somewhere, and we're going to turn those into cables and put those into their own separate storage container. And same deal with concrete. Concrete makes enough of itself that I'm really not worried about it at all. And anything that requires concrete doesn't require a whole lot. Like, take for example, the miner. I just from when I left it, it's made me 560 concrete, so it'll make enough. And we won't be making miners for a little bit, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some off-camera work, or, well, in a second, because this should have enough now. Yep. And we're gonna send that. And then
Milestone
when we
reached.
come back,
Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some off-camera work. When I come back, we will be able to unlock this milestone here. So I'm gonna go do that. Be back soon. Welcome back. Welcome back. I have finished up with with all of our production lines. We'll go check that out in a second. First, we just gotta choose that. So you saw the power plant coming up here. This is our iron rod production. splits into 3. You've obviously already seen this. Next up, we've got our iron plate production, which it looks kind of bad, but we'll live with it for now. Collect some of that. Yeah, look at how much it's making. So many iron plates. It's crazy. And look how many iron rods we have. When just a little while ago we were complaining about having to smelt every single iron rod. Oh, I never connected this up. Whoops. Over here we have screw production. Got our 3 lines there. Again, we've left concrete as it was because it's pretty simple. It works on its own. If I need to, I will expand it, but that's a later project. We expanded off of the copper line, making cables now, and we still have our wire production. We have a bunch of those. So with that, we should be able to do the field research, finish up tier 1. And then yeah, I guess we might be able to get part assembly. We'll see. We'll see. Launching that. So that's tier 1 done.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Just gotta craft up some things real quick. I'll do that now. Right. I think that's all I needed. Yeah. We're gonna drop that right here. Now this is interesting. You see, we've got all this, then the unknown metal, an unusual energy reading, unknown crystalline material, and unknown chemical element. So we'll be looking into all of that eventually. This, gotta love the holiday event. Nutrients, mycelia, which we picked up a bunch of earlier, alien technology, which it's something, and alien megafauna, which is like those beasts we were fighting last episode. So I'm gonna grab all of my stuff that I want to research, including these. Come up here. Starting up here, we got our hog research. Start that up.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of Massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine?
arguing the existence of intelligent
Um,
alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all
what?
of the original data is still untranslatable.
That's... Ugh. I'm just gonna research this. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show
Yeah,
potential for making a strong but
Nobelisks.
lightweight natural fabric.
Bombs.
Additionally, it has similar
It's a
medicinal
bomb.
and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
I do actually have some biomass zipped up over here. So we're actually gonna get fabric real quick.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we're not going to be able to get for a pretty long time. One of those is going to be research. I just wanted to do some while we can, you know.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Just gotta go
This
find
mushroom,
nuts
dubbed
somewhere.
bacon agaric due to its uncanny
idea.
resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
It's Fixmas time. We love Fixmas.
The purpose of Fixmas is to build and decorate a giant Fixmas tree with style. The Fixmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made. Like Fixmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just alright, we're making Fixmas tree branches. So eventually we'll be able to research more. The candy cane masher sounds like fun. And when we have 10 candy canes, we'll be able to make that and then that. Oh my goodness, it's even built like a Christmas tree, guys. This is great. But, yeah, that's the main chunk of research I can do for right now. So we'll finish this off. I got a lot of wire. We'll just craft it out. And away it goes.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Ah, yes. So truly what makes a human human. Oh, this ran out of fuel. Gotta keep that alive. Yeah, so when that does that. So for next time, we're probably gonna work on the space elevator. We might even be able to get it in, put in. Because I'm looking at it right now. We could probably put it in right now, but I don't want to. We unlocked the assembler today. So kind of like how the constructor takes one thing and turns it into another, the assembler takes two things and turns it into one thing. It's really cool. It's going to be really important down the line. Other than that, I guess we have this lookout tower that I didn't see, but yeah, other than that, that's what we're working with for now. Next time we'll do the space elevator. We'll get that down. We'll get obstacle clearing, jump pads, the awesome sink, and logistics 2. We'll finish off tier 2, build the space elevator, and we will make preparations to finish the phase 1, the first phase of the space elevator. So, with that, I have to say,